What is going on with you guys, man? I am Lee. You are now listening to episode 6 of the Totally Unbiased podcast, where we are unscripted, uncut, unfiltered, and more importantly, we're unbiased. Today, uh, we got 3 topics, but the man that you are seeing, if you are looking at a screen right now, you should be looking at Dr. Umar Johnson and Eminem. But more importantly, let's stay fixated on Dr. Umar. Okay? This episode today might very well put me in some very hot water, but probably not, because thankfully for me, I'm relatively a nobody. Not even relatively. I am a nobody when it comes to YouTube, and I love it. I really do. I truly do. Because I get to say stuff like this, that what I'm about to say, and really I just risk, losing a few people, which I don't want to lose anybody, to be fair, but, my sadness doesn't really stretch out as long as somebody that has a lot more to lose than me. I've led a pretty good life without YouTube, so, losing this, it would sting, but ultimately, I like to think that YouTube doesn't really decide my life. I really do this because I really like giving you guys this content. I really like, speaking my opinion out there, hopefully enlightening and entertaining at the same time. So I really have to make that clear, because what I'm about to say is definitely going to ruffle some feathers, and I'm just going to go on and get to the point. Like I said, we have 3 topics, but with this one here, I'm going to be talking about 2 topics right off rip, okay? Within this first section here, okay? Dr. Umar Johnson was being interviewed by Joe Budden, and he had some opinions. If you haven't seen, or you don't know who Dr. Umar Johnson is, he's basically a pro-black, I want to say at this point a content creator, because I'm not even going to sit here and say he's a activist or anything like that. He'd like to believe that he's an activist, but ultimately, I don't think he is. At least he's doing more damage than good, in my personal opinion. People ask me all the time when they see things about Dr. Umar. They ask me, he said this thing, it was funny, people meme him to death and all that stuff and whatever. I don't like Dr. Umar. I don't like anyone that acts like Dr. Umar, as a matter of fact. And how does Dr. Umar act exactly? Well, during this podcast, during his little interview with Joe Budden, I guess there was some other guy speaking. They were talking, going at each other, and I guess the guy that he was talking to was engaged to a white woman, and he was asking him, why aren't you with a black woman? And the guy's answer was, I fell in love with a white woman. And so Dr. Umar's rebuttal to that was, why couldn't you just find another black woman? Oh, because I broke up. His answer, the other guy's answer was, oh, I broke up with the black woman. Oh, why didn't you get with another one? Oh, I broke up with her. Oh, why didn't you get with another one? Oh, I got with my wife, with the white woman that I'm with, and she turned into a wife. And he said, "Oh, you should have got with another one and another one and another one." I absolutely hate this message. I absolutely hate it. It rubs me totally the wrong way. And before anyone ever, tries to see, he probably loves white women and all that shit. No. Listen. I think my past, I don't know how many girlfriends I've had, but I've only been with 2 white girls, okay? 2 white girls, a few Asians. I'm not going to go through all the races. I just have been, if we had a pie chart of races I've been with, it's 98% black women and 2% everything else, literally. So let's not pull that shit, okay? He's probably, no. This is coming from a man that loves the sisters, okay? that loves some melanin, that loves chocolate cake. All right, so don't go there with me. This message is absolutely flawed and bullshit. You're telling me you got this man that's pro-black that's sitting up here telling somebody that's happily in a happy relationship, oh no, it don't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter as a black man talking to me because you're with a white woman. I don't understand that. And I'm talking to anyone that has this philosophy. If someone said in the comment section, you can't be for interracial dating but also be pro-black. It doesn't make any sense. That has to be one of the dumbest things I've read on Twitter or X. And that's saying something. That's really, truly saying something, because that app, that website has contributed to some of the dumbest discourse in human history, okay? That is a shaming. We are dividing more and more and more as a country. People ask me all the time, oh, it's social media. What's doing the most damage? It's Twitter, okay? I'm done calling it X, all right? Because sooner or later it's going to go back to X. This Elon Musk charade is going to end at some point, all right? Whether he gets killed or, and that's that, or whether he, sells all his stock in it or whatever the case may be. It's going back to X, all right? It's a shame, okay? It's a shame that we have this much infighting, You go on social media and you see, and again, I said that this was going to land me in some hot water, so I'm going to say it like this. You go on social media and the main fight when it comes to interracial dating is usually black women that are saying, oh, I mean, really, a white woman, you can't date no sisters, you can't do blah, blah, blah. But then it's like, specifically on Twitter, mainly with trends, I go to see what's trending on Twitter, whenever I'm on Twitter. And on a very, very strong basis, I casually see black men trending. Black men. It's literally just black men trending. Not a specific black man. Literally the two words, black men. That is what trends. Black men. You go on and you see what the fuss is about, and it ain't nothing but a bunch of women saying black men ain't shit because blah blah blah. Black men ain't shit because blah blah blah. And that conversation is led by black women. So black women can't fucking stand us. I'm not gonna say all black women, but some. These social media, golems that never leave Twitter or Instagram. They're just on there all day. Their personality comes from Twitter and Instagram. They hate. Y'all can't stand black men, but y'all also can't stand if a black man branches out and dates, somebody else, some other race. So you don't want him. But you'll be damned if somebody else, but if they find happiness outside of their race. And it begs the question, why do you give a fuck? I've said this before, I'm sure. Don't get mad at something you didn't want. If I go into a store and someone bought up all the fucking cantaloupes, I'm not going to go, the fuck? Damn. Like, really? You bought all the cantaloupes and I can't fucking stand cantaloupes? Like, that's stupid. That's dumb as hell. A lot of these fucking men, y'all don't want anyways, but y'all getting mad because the market's getting took up that you weren't even a part of in the first place. It's like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm not a dog person, but I'm mad because, oh shit, I'm at the pound and I see all the damn dogs are gone. I can't, it's like, what are we doing right now? What the fuck is this? What exactly is going on? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I see a good amount of black men that do that same corny stuff with the black women, but I'm sorry to say that it's at an exorbitant amount with the black women. And I hate that usually on this podcast, I'm on here that specifically talk about a specific demographic, but I'm sorry to say that it's getting out of hand with this black shit. It is. Call me a coon or whatever you want to call me. But this is getting out of hand. It's getting absolutely irritating. Twitter, I've been coming to see has started to, Twitter and Instagram, to be fair, they're both getting a lot more racist. These other races are getting fucking tired of being the butt of all the jokes. Black people have been making all sorts of jokes at their expense, and now these other races are making black people do this, black people do that, and black people are calling it racist. But when black people do that same shit, it's not even. They'll say it's not racist. They're just making jokes. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. And I really want this to stop because black folk, we come off sensitive when we do that shit. We do. When you got clown ass motherfuckers like Dr. Umar saying that this man that's in a happy relationship should just forfeit it to go hunt for a black woman. He said you should have kept looking for a black woman until you found one that made you happy. Why should I sit up and leave something that has guaranteed to make me happy, guaranteed I come home and she does exactly all the things that I've been looking for, and I do all the things for her? Don't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's not symbiotic. If you're super happy in a relationship and it's symbiotic, you need to leave that relationship, because you shouldn't be in a relationship where only you are getting off, or whether or the other person is getting off. It should be a mutual thing. It should be you and her. It should be you and him. It should be you together, clashing and making a good choices together, and making those good decisions that lead to you having a long-lasting, healthy relationship to where it leads off to a healthy marriage. This is what the dating world should be like. It should be where, we're happy together and we want to be happy together forever. Make it work, no matter what the race is. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want a personality that doesn't exist in a specific race. I'm sorry. I have my issues with people having preferences, but at the end of the day, if it just really is a coincidence and it doesn't work with one race, I fucking get it, okay? I get it. I didn't say I didn't understand preferences. I just said shit. You wouldn't catch me doing it. That's all I'm saying, okay? It's corny. It's fucking corny. What do you mean I gotta leave the relationship I'm in? So to appease your fucking to appease your damn message, to appease your message. It's like, what are we doing right now? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Dr. Umar, I left that white girl and now I'm on Tinder and I swipe right on all the black girls, and none of them have said yes. I've actually got a couple of messages from a few white girls and Latina women, but it's like I'm ignoring them because the message is I need to be with the sisters, and the black men need to be taking up all the sisters. Like we need to be looking at only the black women. Look at this fucking clown, this fake ass fucking black Wolverine, punk ass. Like this is this message that we should not be sharing. This gatekeeping shit is stupid. It's gatekeeping. It is. It's gatekeeping. The reason why I have Eminem on the screen right now to kind of fuse the two stories, because he spoke on this in the same sitting. Multiple stupid fucking opinions, all in the same sitting, okay? He sat up. I don't know how the conversation started. Again, I didn't delve that deep into this podcast because, quite frankly, a lot of what this man says irritates me. Oh, don't make no mistake about it. He is catching hell for all of the stuff he said. People are turning on this man as we speak, and he deserves it. Not to say that he wanted clout to begin with, which, he was only really famous for the ignorant shit that he was saying. The only people that agreed with his stupid shit were dumb niggas on the same level as him, That's it. That's it. People that were laughing at his memes, whatever, they were just laughing at his memes. Whatever, cool. But somewhere along the line, he said something about Eminem not being the greatest rapper of all time because he's white. I want to go back to when Melly Mel said that Eminem shouldn't be in the top 10 or top 5 because he's white. Because he should be considered as one of the greatest because he's white. Oh boy, I tell you. And Dr. Umar said a non-black, a non-African should not be the best at something that is African oriented. I want to say this and I want to stamp my words on it when I say it. You motherfuckers that call rap black people music are fucking hypocrites. You're hypocrites. You're fucking hypocrites. It makes no, like, you don't want the tropes that come with what people claim to be the stereotypes for black people, but they all exist in rap. Listen to mainstream rap music. It ain't nothing but Lil Baby and Lil Durk and you know, the same motherfuckers. Sexy Red talking about fuck my baby daddy, shake that booty meat, my booty hole brown. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Blah blah blah. Scam a nigga. Fuck these niggas. Got Sweetie on the radio saying fuck these niggas. You know, fuck these broke boys. Get a rich man. Got Lil Durk and Lil Baby on here talking about sliding on ops and killing motherfuckers and shit. You know, 6ix9ine, y'all want to push him heavy. When all these talented people out here, and 6ix9ine got out of prison, and y'all wanted to, y'all shot him up on, you know what I'm saying? Y'all boosted him up on YouTube, gave him hundreds of millions of views, hundreds of millions of views upon his release, giving him curiosity clicks, giving a fucking fake thug a bunch of publicity because y'all were wondering what he had to, what he had to say and all that stuff. Y'all put all y'all chips in the wrong people, and this is what winds up representing quote unquote African music. And y'all wonder why people, when they say they don't listen to rap, they give the reasons why they don't listen to rap. You hear non-black folk tell you why they don't listen to rap, and they tell you those reasons. It's all for those ignorant ass reasons that I just gave, and that's literally on the forefront of your product. Are you meaning to tell me that we're sitting up here getting mad at something that's fucking true? I'm as black gets, from Detroit, fucking Michigan, in the hood, nigga. So don't sit up here and tell me that what I'm saying is cap. You know what I'm saying? Or is my opinion disqualified because what I don't agree with the fucking take, nigga? I'm a 6'3" black man walking down the street with dreads. Niggas get out my way when I walk down the street. The fuck are y'all talking about? I'm not about to sit here and play when nobody that's sitting up here disqualifying people that don't agree with their shit. Your intolerance of my tolerance is really intolerant. That's stupid. That's fucking stupid. Listen to rap right now. Listen to the shit that they got playing on rap right now and tell me what's wholesome. Tell me the first wholesome song you run into. Tell me. Fucking tell me. Look at the Billboard Hot 100 and tell me the most wholesome song you see on the Billboard Hot 100. Tell me. If you're able to fucking tell me an artist that was on some positive shit, I'll eat my words temporarily, because mainly it's negative shit. All the time. Y'all can't even cap. You go in the comment section and there's a bunch of guys talking about all the women talk about is sex. And then women's counter is men been talking about that shit. Okay? So you got black men and black women talking about, oh, this is all they talk about. Sex and drugs and killing niggas and shit. This is African music. You want to die on that fucking hill that a white man can't represent that shit. And don't make no mistake about it. Shit. Eminem shit. He was in his songs talking about, oh, I kill motherfuckers, blah, blah, blah. He contributed to the shit. He contributed to it. But here's what the difference is. He's great at it. he's fucking great. He's great while doing it. I'm not saying none of those people that I named aren't great. I mean, Sexy Red ain't great. Shit, she ain't never gonna be great at shit but being ratchet. Lil Baby might go down as a Hall of Fame rapper. Lil Durk might go down as a Hall of Fame rapper. You know? All these dudes. Lil Wayne was on that shit. Hall of Famer. Gucci, Hall of Famer. Jeezy, Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? All the dudes that was on the radio hyping it up on the mainstream, they was on that shit, and they're Hall of Famers, okay? They're Hall of fucking Fame, and they'll tell you the same shit. Andre 3000. Literally had to make a fucking instrumental album because he said at my old age of 40 whatever, I shouldn't be rapping about whatever I was rapping about when I was 20 something. You telling me Andre Benjamin is fucking, you know what I'm saying? Who y'all gonna disqualify him for whatever? And then Lil Wayne came out and said, shit, I still got a lot of shit to talk about at 40 whatever. Yeah, nigga, because you don't switch up your topic matter. It's the same shit. You're just a metaphorical monster. You're just gonna say the same shit you've been talking about, but have a new line for it. That's it. Although credit to Lil Wayne for being as great as he is still in his career. I have nothing but respect for that man. I'm not, when I say this, that doesn't mean I dislike him or any other people I'm talking about. I do dislike Sexy Red though. Let's get that fucking state that. Okay, I keep on reminding y'all of that shit. Okay, she is the whole lot of red of the rap game. Overrated piece of work that's gonna fall flat. Everyone you ask says that they can't stand her. When you go on the internet and everybody fucking loves her. Somebody lying. It's fucking ridiculous. Because Eminem is white, you listen to Eminem, you listen to some of the greatest songs that he's ever done. You have him on the radio, and you have him talking about some of the same stuff that the other people was talking about. And you have him talking about other ventures of his life, his addictions with drugs, and you know, even the racial norms. Eminem has stood with us on the racial norms over and over. People call him cringy for that. People call him cringy for being on our fucking side. And then when you have someone like him on his stature on our fucking side, you got fucking assholes like No Name asking out and saying, where's J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar during the Black Lives Matter protests? Where are they at? So we're sitting up here asking for support. We got a motherfucker giving us support. We're calling it cringy. You know what I'm saying? Where's Dr. Umar at on that stance? He was fucking with us. He was with us on that. Eminem owes his fucking career to this so-called black culture. Motherfucker. He talk about it. He talk as hood as the rest of us. He just don't say nigga. I'm sure he said it before. Shit, I don't think I can run into a white person that hasn't said it at this point. But especially in Massachusetts, y'all think y'all don't know where the most racist place in the world is Boston, Massachusetts. Massachusetts in general, but Boston, Massachusetts for sure. You go down there and everybody talk like Mark Wahlberg. Shit. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I don't understand this. Eminem has been dominant since the 2000s. We're coming up now on 2024, and whenever his next release comes out, he's going to probably do amazing at it like his last album did. I mean, Revival didn't do too hot. I mean, it sold a lot, but, you know, it was received pretty poorly. But to be fair, you know, Eminem's poor is not like anybody else's poor. And I'm not trying to sit here and make a bunch of excuses for Eminem, okay? He's capable of dropping trash shit. He is. But for the general, for the good amount of his career, he just hasn't done that. Is what has him in the tiers that he's in. Not a lot of people have Eminem outside the top 10. And if they do, they have strong reasons for it. And I respect everybody's opinion. I will never say anyone's opinion's wrong. You can say it's ignorant all day long, but you can't say it's wrong. I'll shout that to the mountaintops. Okay? But you got a man that sit here and studies at his craft, that claims he's educated in his field, that sits up and takes donations from people for whatever fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Sits there and takes donations from people to sit there and talk loud. Everybody wants to act like they fucking Stephen A. Smith. They just say a bunch of big words and talk loud and act like they, you know, and look angry and shit to reinforce their opinions. Even though I am talking loud and using big words to reinforce my opinion. But that doesn't fucking matter, because guess what? If anyone wants to call me wrong, they're welcome to do so. You're welcome to do so. I am all for discourse in the comment section. I am. I'm all for discourse. You can talk to me about whatever. I'm never going to shut you down and shoo you out for being yourself and talking to me about whatever. Just know, you get too disrespectful, I'm going to get disrespectful back. But we going to talk about some mature stuff, we can talk on some mature stuff. It's always how that's going to be. I respond to disrespect with disrespect. So don't act like when I say, just talk to me, I'm just about to be some bitch in the comment section. You will get your ass tore up if you talk to me sideways, okay? And clap to that. This shit's ridiculous. It is. It's gatekeeping, and it's dividing us. Soon enough, there are going to be white rap fans, white people, that are just going to be like, man, fuck what y'all think about this shit. Start saying the N-word willingly and openly, and no one's going to, after a while, black people are just going to be worn down to this shit, and it's going to be normal. But the more offense that you take to it, the more divided we all get with each other. And soon enough, you ever see a white person talking on rap, that opinion just jumps out. You go ask CDTV Productions how many times someone said that he wasn't valid enough to talk about rap because he's from Scotland. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a Scottish white boy. You know, talking about hip hop. You know, Trap Lord Ross. He's not allowed to talk on it because he's white. He's not allowed to make these documentaries on King Von being a murderous piece of shit. You know, he's not allowed to talk on it. Rest in peace to that man, King Von, but he led a stupid ass life. He did. Nigga saying R.I.P. and he was a legend and he was, you know what I'm saying, not my nigga. Shit, the only person that didn't think that little King Von was gonna die was King fucking Von, his damn self. The man lived like he was a superhero or some shit. Like a bullet would just bounce off his fucking chest. Well, it didn't. It fucking didn't. I want people of my skin color to lead better fucking lives. I seen a picture of Stunner for Vegas today with his family. He was, he hasn't dropped music in a minute. What if he turned into a family man? Getting roasted in the comments by some people wanting to be fucking comedians, talking about some shit was trash anyways. This is good for him. To be fair, you had a lot of people saying, oh, this is good for him. Oh, I like this. This is wholesome. Stuff like that. That's cool. I really like this is the part of humanity that I like. When we see these wholesome moments and we treat them as what they are. Nowadays, people are just looking for the most fucked up things on the internet to go ahead and say, to share their little shitty jokes that they had rolled up for some other fucked up occasion. You know? Social media, man. You got a man that sits there and says that not even Dr. Umar. Let me just talk to the pro-blacks real fucking quick. I do not have a problem with you being pro-black. I have a problem with you being so pro-black that you basically only see you see black people as the dominant fucking race. Let me make one thing clear. I don't see any race as the dominant fucking race. I don't. I see us all as equal individuals looking to be the best versions of ourselves possible to live in this fucked up economy. The economy's already fucked up. Why are we sitting here pocket watching people build up and saying, oh, all the white people make all the money? Nigga, go make the money. Go find the resources to make the money. You think it's shut off to everybody, to all the fucking black people? It's not. Get your lazy ass up and just go get the fucking resources and go get the shit that you see all these fucking white people making. Like, trust and believe. Yes, there are some cutthroat ass niggas in any business in this world that'll sit there and watch you make money, whether it's a white person or a black person. Because I'm telling you right now, black folk, shit, the most jealous people in my life are fucking niggas, okay? All right? I know a good amount of white people, and they fucking just support me, all right? I ain't never heard them hating on me. But shit, that's a road I'll cross later, if I come to that road. But all my biggest haters are fucking black. Some of them in my damn family. Okay? I could give a fuck less. Haters are just a person to prove wrong. And I don't give a fuck to give them the focus. To show them that they're wrong. Because they've been wrong for a long, long time. Okay? I'm a success in life. I don't have to prove that shit to anybody but myself. The man in the mirror. Alright? Tell that to yourself too. You don't have to prove shit to nobody. Nobody. Not Dr. Umar, because shit, he already feels that way. He's like the fucking Andrew Tate for black people. I swear to you, he is. It's ridiculous. It's truly ridiculous to me that there are people out there that are so pro-black, they look at everyone else as is beneath them. It's sad to me. It's fucking sad. This generation is going to grow up all so fucked up. It's going to grow up so wrong. It's going to grow up very terrible. We have to show the next generations that we're equal and that everybody should live on a positive, flat basis. I've seen screenshots now of the common white family median and the common black family median. And the common black family median is much, much lower as far as income goes. I think it's $17,000 a black family. and it's 117,000 a white family. Now, I want y'all to understand how crazy that shit is. 100,000. 100,000. I've had multiple conversations with people, and I was asking them what livable wage is in America. Most of them came close to 100,000. Some of them came close to about 80, 70,000. And shit, they're not wrong with this current economy. And the white people are living good. Some of them, I'm not going to say all of them are living good, just most, it sounds like, apparently, according to Fox, which, this shit, you know what I'm saying? They're a credible source for one side. Get back to the interracial dating thing. I don't understand why it should be anybody's problem but the person that's going through that situation. You're telling me that white women should just be alone because you'll get offended that a black man sees her as the beautiful person that she is, you know? Again, don't get me wrong. Literally, I think I'm obsessed with black women. I love black women. Like, shit. I'm not going to say that. That's kind of gross. But I love black women to the moon and back. But there are more fucking women out there. There are more beautiful black women out. I mean, more beautiful black women, more beautiful white women. Every race, duh. Every race and nationality and religion has a beautiful woman and some handsome men. We're a human race. Humans need to be getting with humans. I'm really stamping that. Humans need to be getting with humans need to be getting with humans. All right, not humans and dogs or humans and horses. Saw some video floating around on Twitter with some, yeah, okay. It's bad. It's bad and it's fucking embarrassing and it needs to stop. This gatekeeping on who needs to love who needs to fucking end. You know? Back in the slave days, the white folk were getting mad at the white people that were getting it with the Negroes. Oh, you're a Negro lover. You getting with that, you know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you that would have been, take the people from this time that are complaining and they get mad at that. Oh, why can't that black person be with that white person? You know what I'm saying? Hypocrite shit. Hypocrite. Y'all sound no different from the slave masters back in the day. Oh, hell no. Only fuck with your kind. Only fuck with your kind, boy. Go get with a women with a little bit of melanin. It's fucking stupid. It's so dumb. I'll never look at a interracial couple kissing on the streets or something like that and go, "Ugh, the fuck are you doing?" We already have this issue with homosexuality. Homosexuality still is partially taboo. Please don't tell me that interracial dating is about to start getting right back to taboo. You see all these celebrities, all these athletes. I see a whole bunch of, screenshots and pictures of these athletes, these black athletes, and they're with white women. And there's always this uproar. Why is that happening? I'm going to tell you why it's happening, because they don't fucking get any back talk. They don't. They fucking don't. If I have to generalize for 1 second with all black women, I can say this much. Y'all know how to talk back to somebody. Y'all know how to fuck. Y'all know how to make a situation fucking worse. Okay? When it comes to that damn, that conversation shit. A lot of you know how to have conversations, but the bulk of y'all do not know how to talk at all. It starts off peaceful and ends up fucking chaotic, okay? A lot of y'all are catalysts for toxic relationships, yearning to be loved, and I truly hope and wish you get to that point where you could be loved. I really want you to get to that point, because I'm tired, okay? I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of this shit. I am. I'm tired of seeing it. It takes more voices than mine, much larger voices than mine. Shit. Even larger voices than what I think is large, okay? Than mine, to speak up on this and put it out there. But sadly, there's more and more social media, activists, pro-black, pro-race activists out there that are setting up, no, come on, bro. Black man can't be with a white woman because what? Their ancestors had your ancestors enslaved. It's like, dog, come on, dude, really? If we stop fucking with things off of historical basis, y'all would just be in a house, not doing anything right now. History is dark and fucked up, no matter what you're talking about. Okay. Any person you meet has done something real fucked up. Any building you walked into has something real fucked up happen in there. Every street you walk down has some type of murder. Everything in this world has a negative connotation on it, and you need to understand right now that is the norm in life. That shit is just bad. It's gonna be bad at some point, and there's not a fucking thing that you can do about it but sit there and fucking live your life. Life sucks, and then you die. And that is just how that is. And when it comes to that Eminem shit, y'all need to get over it. Eminem is one of the greatest rappers of all time. You don't believe the lyrics? He has the fucking records to back it up. Eminem is one of the highest selling artists of all time, if not arguably the highest selling, next to the Beatles, if I'm not mistaken. He sold the records. He's got the public opinion on his side. Get over it. Motherfuckers like Dr. Umar and fucking Melly Mel share a fucking brain cell. A dumbass, crunked out fucking brain cell that's not gonna matter in a few years when they get replaced by some other outspoken dipshit that has a few fucking followers on Instagram. They get their words spoken out, and then they could get interviewed by fucking Joe Budden or Joe Budden's son or some shit. Yeah, man, it's fucking old, okay? It's really, really fucking old. It's old, it's tired. Stop with this shit. He can't do it because he's white. Y'all sound so ridiculous calling rap black people music. That shit's so stupid. So I guess country is Republican music. Pop is white girl music, white people music. Rock and roll is hippie music, you know. Metal is emo white boy music. The only black thing apparently is rap, R&B, funk, and neo soul, right? That's all we got. And reggae, right? You know? That's it. That's all we got? Really? You know? If there were no white rappers at all, that would be the complaint. Y'all don't want to do it because y'all just know y'all wouldn't be good at it. You know? No, just shut up. Just shut the fuck up, okay? Shut up. For any of my white fucking subscribers listening to this, you can listen to rap as much as you fucking want. Same for the black folk. You can listen to country and rock and metal, all that shit, as much as you want, because it's just fucking music. Why are we gatekeeping what someone has to say out their mouth? What the fuck? The artists aren't even doing that shit, except lame ass No Name banning white fans from her concerts. Shit, it wasn't nobody going anyways, the lame bitch. No one gives a fuck about that shit. No one cares. Anyone doing that shit is just only fucking their own names up. I don't like to call women bitches often, but when you do shit like that, you're a bitch. You're a racist bitch. Make no mistake about it. If you fucking, if you tell people of the opposite race they're not allowed to do things that your race does, you are a bigot. You're a bigot. You're a racist. How can you not be? Just because someone says, no, your people enslaved my people. No. If I get called a fucking a nigger right now, shit, people are going to expect me to beat the white boy's ass. Okay? But if I call a white boy a cracker, you think he doesn't have the right to fucking swing on me? People, you think that's just a fucking joke? Like I could just say that whenever I want? I could go into the fucking Jewish community and say the K word. I can go into the fucking Hispanic community and say the S word. I can go into the fucking Italian community and say the G word. Whenever I want. Just because, no, black people can't be racist. You're a fucking idiot. Or, let me dumb it down for you. You're ignorant. That's it. That's it. You're ignorant if you have that fucking mentality on things. Stop. You can be racist too. You could be a fucking prejudiced piece of shit too. Never gonna go out there and treat a racist differently than mine. You know? There are borders that you know. I'm tired of this cultural appropriation talk. America is literally a fucking melting pot of different nationalities and cultures. We eat Chinese food knowing that none of that shit that we're eating from those Chinese food restaurants are what they're eating in those Asian places. We're not. We're not. It's literally not the fucking same. Shit. If a black person opened up a fucking soul food restaurant and they called it nigga Tyrone's, and they served the most fucking bussin' ass fucking fried chicken and some damn macaroni and cheese, some typical soul food shit. Am I gonna hop over the counter and beat their ass because they you know, like, no, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that name is kind of wild. Yeah, they would deserve to get shut down for that shit. I'm not saying ignore the blatantly disrespectful shit. Anyone, any someone outside my race call me the N-word in a disrespectful context, you getting your ass slid, okay? Okay, I ain't say you couldn't defend yourself from disrespect. No, don't let people walk over your ass. But all the same, don't sit up here and act like you could get to disrespect people because you feel like your race could get away with that shit. Every race is getting fucking whooped for being fucking bigoted, okay? All right? Yeah, that's how that goes. There's no such thing as cultural appropriation in this fucking country. Anything that we do, everybody else is fucking doing. We getting black folk getting a fucking tizzy over fucking braids, over box braids and all this other shit. Was about to cancel this one white girl over having some fucking hairstyle, a fucking hairstyle. This is Asian woman right now that talks with a black accent or a black scent, they call it, you know. But it's so clear that she's kind of, you know, she's definitely strongly fucking Asian. I can't lie to you. That shit does piss me off. If you don't know who she is, I'm not going to put up a picture or anything because I really would rather not have you join in on the conversation on her being a bigoted piece of shit, racist or whatever everyone else is calling her. So dumb, okay? Some people grew up in the fucking hood. They couldn't help where they grew up at. They got a vernacular and tone. Shit. I hear a white person talking just like me as long as he don't fucking say the N-word and call me nothing fucking rude. I don't give a fuck. I didn't raise the motherfucker. I can't go back in time and take Tanner out the fucking ghetto and put him in a like fucking gated goddamn community. I can't do that. His past is his past. You can't talk like that. Like, the fuck? The fuck you think you are? Fucking tone police? Sit the fuck down. Sit down. Sit all the way down. Take all the seats. You're a fucking idiot. That's my spiel on that shit. Y'all need to fucking relax, okay? Y'all need to relax. This country is full of different people. Engage with them. Stop engaging with just your people so you can feel bad about being put in a box. Like, all the white people don't talk to us. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you only choose to talk to your own fucking race. Maybe that's fucking why. All you pro-black people out there, you should just not ever have white friends, right? You should never have any friends outside your race. That's what you're telling me? Give me a fucking break, man. Sit down. Sit the fuck down. Love who you want to love. Listen to what you want to listen to. Eat what you want to eat. And digest whatever cultures you want to digest. Just don't be rude with it. Don't wear a fucking Native American symbol and go, and do some shit like that. You would deserve to get punched in your fucking face for doing something like that. And you're mocking a nationality or a race or a religion, yes, you deserve to get your ass beat by the people of said religion or whatever you're mocking. Simple as that. I'm not going to put it in no other way. I'm going to say this about Dr. Umar real quick, and then I'm going to go about, you know what I'm saying, we're going to talk about the next topic, okay? When I cool down for a second. Dr. Umar is a fucking fraud, Okay, it's all he does is go on live stream, sit up in his car or in his house or apartment or wherever the hell he lives. And he just says the dumbest shit ever. He answers fans' questions and shit. He talks about, oh, this is what I learned about this and this and that and this and that. And all you're doing is spreading misinformation and telling people to live, do what you would do. Do not tell people to do what you would do. You know? Yeah, sure, push the right way, push the peaceful way, but don't never tell people, don't ever push what you would do. I'm a Christian, so you should be a Christian too if you want to be friends with me. It's like, man, whatever. We ain't gonna be friends. The fuck? Shit, I don't want to be forced into doing some shit that I don't want to do. Fuck Dr. Umar and anybody that thinks like him. You need help. I'm not gonna say fuck y'all, but fuck anybody that has his mindset. Or fuck Dr. Umar and the people that have his mindset need some help. Y'all are crazy. Like, y'all can't think like that. You can't. America is supposed to be the land of the free, and it's more divided than it's ever been. Like, it's not helping that these conversations are being had, that these arguments are being had, that debates are being had about this type of stuff. It's crazy that a guy like Tony Yayo has to come out and say that, oh, they only hate on Eminem because he's white. That it takes a whole bunch of black folk to come out and debunk these conversations. And there's still a whole bunch of black people that go like, whatever, no one cares. Your rap career died. They get personal to defend their takes. It's like y'all just want to be right so bad. No one likes to argue the point no more. They like to argue to be right. And that's why I can't have a lot of conversations with these type of people. It's like, yeah, you're not in the right headspace. You're not. You're not. You're really, really fucking not. So originally, this part of the podcast was supposed to be done. I was, going to take the break and everything like that. I cut that part out because I also want to add something else that he brought up, that Umar Johnson brought up. I don't even really feel comfortable calling him a doctor anymore because the guy's just a fucking ignorant piece of shit. So, Umar, we're going to call him Umar for whatever we reference him ever again, which probably won't be too many times after this. Umar had said that Vanessa Bryant, the widow of Kobe Bryant, has not put any of his money in the black community. We're going to make this real short, okay? Because I don't want to go on and talk, give y'all a whole spiel and mention the other things again. I want to mention 2 or 3 things real quick. Well, this first thing might not have too much relevance to you because it's, it's a human decency thing. But Vanessa Bryant is of the Mexican descent. She's Mexican. So by the logic that Umar has been going off of, that black people need to be giving back to black people and black needs to be helping blacks and blacks should be with blacks, shouldn't you want a black person to, I mean, she's saying, oh, this is your husband's money. Your husband was black. You look back, was Kobe doing anything for the black community? If your answer is no, then why would you expect Vanessa Bryant to do anything for the black fucking community? You know what I'm saying? Which we're gonna talk about the things that she may have done in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because, as you know, to back up a lot of my claims, I like to go to the source of casuals, Wikipedia. And Wikipedia says that Vanessa Marie Bryant, is a Mexican-American businesswoman, philanthropist, and model. We're not thinking about the businesswoman or model part today. We're talking about the philanthropist part. Philanthropy is when you give out money or do nice things for people for no fucking reason other than you just want to do it because you have money, okay? Of course, here on Wikipedia, she has a philanthropy tab. Career and philanthropy. If I mess up my words, by the way, ignore it. Yeah. I just woke up. The last part was from, literally a few hours ago. So, man, when I don't have my coffee, I'm on some different shit, all right? Grammar-wise, all right? It says, in 2007, Bryant and her husband founded the Vivo Foundation, which was later renamed the Kobe and Vanessa Bryant Foundation. It is a charity that supports increasing a global perspective among young people. It provides scholarships for minority college students and other youth worldwide. The charity has collaborated with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I mean, hell, I'm not going to sit here and say that they're not helping, but they're helping. They're helping. You collaborate with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. That doesn't sound like you're just sitting around not doing anything. Oh, but it's about the black community, right? You know what I'm saying? If she's not doing anything for the black community, then she's not doing anything at all. That's what I'm getting from this. You know? What else has she done? Bryant and her husband were founding donors of the National Museum of African American History and Culture. Founding donors of the National Museum of African American History and Culture. That sounds like black stuff to me. You want to say she hasn't done anything recently? Fine. Let's keep moving the goalposts. In 2020, following her husband and second oldest daughter's death, that would be Kobe Bryant and Gigi Bryant. Rest in peace to both of them people. Rest in peace to both of them legends, man. Vanessa Bryant changed the name of her husband's Mamba Sports Foundation to the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation in honor of her daughter, which I love, by the way, because if you weren't familiar with, you didn't watch basketball, Kobe Bryant's daughter was about to be amazing. She was so skilled, so good. It tore my heart to pieces when I heard that she passed away. Like I hated that. I really did. It supports poor child athletes. In May 2021, Bryant launched a Mambacita line of clothing in honor of her daughter, Gianna. The line is in partnership with a female-owned brand, Danijo, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, and all proceeds go towards the Mambacita Sports Foundation. Well, sounds like Vanessa Bryant does a whole lot already. And you're asking her to take what money that she's already giving to this foundation that helps fucking poor athletes, and you wanted to give to the black community in some way, shape, or form, even though you just heard that she already has some sort of contribution to black culture or black. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Vanessa Bryant worked with Baby2Baby. I don't know who that is. It sounds like a rapper. To provide support for women and children in poverty. At the Baby2Baby 10-year gala in November 2021, she received a philanthropy award. Helping people, women and children in poverty, and, come on, just shut up, man. Just shut the fuck up. You got a woman that's doing as much as she can, and still doing it, and doing it by herself, mind you. I mean, yes, she might have people behind her on her team, but the intentions in her mind to help people while her husband is not here is absolutely insane. Taking over what your husband was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times do you hear about Vanessa Bryant in the mainstream for doing something stupid? Because you won't hear about these good things. You got to look this stuff up. You got to look it up. You have to look it up because they don't talk about that in the mainstream. You have to look these things up. If this is the first time you're hearing about this stuff, it's I don't blame you. The media tabloids, the mainstream tabloids, they only push, Vanessa Bryant was seen out with another man, which she hasn't, by the way. She's a widow and she's staying that way. I respect, you know what I'm saying? I would understand if Vanessa Bryant or Lauren London stepped out and tried to find some new men because they're very beautiful women. I would understand that. But they're staying 10 toes down and living their husbands' legacies. They're helping it out. You know what I'm saying? Lauren London still has nothing but great things to say about her husband. She was madly in love with that man. Vanessa Bryant, anytime she's asked about Kobe, it's never no negative stuff, no bad stories like when you got Jada and Will. Will is very alive and well, and all we hearing about is the wrong shit from his fucking wife. You know what I'm saying, man? It's like you sitting here telling her to do shit for the black community. It's like she's doing enough already, okay? How could I ever get mad at somebody that's helping out with poor child athletes? Poor child athletes. And open a clothing line in honor of her daughter. Are we serious? She's sitting up here helping women. She's sitting up here helping the people in poverty. But because it's not specifically for one race, means that it's a problem. anyone that's agreeing with that, you need your head surgically removed from your ass. As a matter of fact, no, keep it up there. I don't want to hear what a lot of you have to say on like it's so ridiculous to know what she's already doing, and the fact that she's again doing this alone is respectful. She could have just been taken, you know what I'm saying? Could have been like Dr. Dre's sleazy ass ex-wife, and could have just been taking money, you know? Could have just been sitting there taking money. My husband's dead and I'm rich. You know, I can do what I want to. I can have sex with whoever I want. You know, and you know, I got Kobe's money to spend on all these guys. It's like, no, she's doing something good with it. If anyone said, oh, she's spending some money on herself, like, do you not think she gets to? You think Kobe wasn't getting her shit anyways when he was alive? You think Kobe wasn't treating his wife? There's a reason they were married for as long as they were. These damn women with 3 baby daddies and fucking 8 kids got the most to say in all the failed relationships to not back up their fucking claims on what a successful relationship is supposed to look like. All the dudes out there that fuck 10 women a day can't talk about a successful fucking relationship. Y'all need to sit the fuck down. Go somewhere else. Your opinion is not valid here when it comes to successful. You're not practicing what you preach. You know what it takes to be in a successful relationship, but you're not in one. You're either single or your relationship is headed to hell. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any damn sense. I tell you what, if my cousin told me how it is to be a parent, and I'm not a parent right now, and he is a parent, and I sit here and say, oh, you don't, shit. I take all the knowledge I can from that man because he is a parent. You can't just sit there and go, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. The people that have lived this life, they you know what I'm saying? And Vanessa Bryant hasn't said anything stupid. She keeps getting brought into these lame conversations about what? Y'all just hate when people just stay out of the, you know what I'm saying? Just don't create problems. You create problems for them. You create drama for them. So you can add to your boring life with all this speculation and go on Twitter and sit up here and talk 10 days about something that you don't even need to be talking about. Just shut the fuck up. Umar has the energy of a fucking hyperactive fucking teenage girl. Because all you do is get on live and talk about shit that you barely know about. Just talk loud and have this mad ass Triple H face looking like fucking Wolverine taking a shit. You don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. You're not a fucking, you haven't done shit. You haven't done shit for the black community either. What have you done other than talk? You're not educating anybody. You're not educating nobody. You're just sitting there fucking yelling shit. You're just sitting there fucking talking. I've seen a Dr. Umar live stream or two. I don't like Dr. Umar. Let's get this straight. Umar. I don't like him. I do not like him. I just had to understand who it was I was dealing with here. And it's exactly what I thought. Somebody that the kids will meme to death. Somebody that the kids will take all the funny stuff and quote the hell out of him. Because these are the people that get quoted now. The people that talk loud and talk mean. And say, oh, yeah, he was cooking. He was cooking. Yeah. Yeah. Every time he talks, he can't be wrong. Now he's got a ton of people turning on him. A ton of people turning on him or people that already didn't like him coming out the woodworks to tell you how much they don't fucking like this guy. He deserves it. He's a fucking asshole. He's a piece of shit. He is. You want to talk about the black community? That's all you've ever done is take money from the black community and spend it on yourself. You're not doing shit with it. Like, what are your known contributions? While we're at it, let's look up Dr. Umar. See if he's donated to anybody. See if he's donated or done anything for the, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's see. Umar Rashad Ibn Abdullah Johnson, born Jermaine Shoemake. The fuck? August 21, 1974, is an American black leader, psychologist, activist, and social media personality. A Pan-Africanist. He is a controversial figure due to his Jesus Christ. I can say a lot of words. I've won a lot of spelling bees. I can't say condemnation of homosexuality and interracial marriage. He does not like homosexuality and interracial marriage. He does not like interracial fucking love or gay people, essentially. That's what I'm getting from this. That's exactly what I'm getting from this. Oh boy. Alma mater, Millersville University of Pennsylvania, BA and SC, Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine. Psychologist, motivational speaker, author. We don't have a philanthropy tab here. We don't. We really don't. He's got a book, a documentary. Yeah, okay, cool. School project, cool. In June, Johnson said he would raise $5 million to buy the former campus of St. Paul's College, which had closed down in 2013. He claimed to have sufficient funds to buy the college, but did not do so. In 2015, Johnson claimed that he would open the school the following year. He failed to do so. You want to talk about doing something for the black community, but you said you had the money. You said you had $5 million, and you dead ass had the opportunity to buy it. And not only lied once, but then followed up with some bullshit and said, oh, I do it next year, and didn't fucking do it. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, it's the people that talk the loudest that be the most wrong. That be the most fucking wrong. Let's see. Johnson claimed to have applied for a 501c tax-exempt nonprofit status in 2015. There was no record of an application with the IRS as of 2017. In 2019, a Root commentator criticized Johnson for never providing a business plan, obtaining a license, publishing receipts, or taking other steps towards construction of the school. Despite Johnson's claims in 2017 to have raised $400,000 or $700,000 for the school, in April 2021, Johnson said that the construction was complete, but that school was not ready for classes. Where are we at right now with that? Like, I want to actually see, okay? I want to see where we're at with that. Is that school up and running right now? Is it? I don't want to read anything about his Pan-Africanist shit. Like, we know all about that at this point. You know what I'm saying? All it took was a quick search, and we already have proof of you being a bullshit artist, a scam artist, taking money from people to do nothing. You wanted to raise 500. You wanted to raise 5 million, but you got but now you only have 400 or 700,000 for this late production of this fucking school. No, I think you did get the $5 million, and you spent bucking $4 million on it on yourself. Oh boy. In social media posts, Johnson has criticized interracial marriage, opposed same-sex marriage, and promoted various conspiracy theories. In January 2020, after the death of Kobe Bryant, hold on, Johnson falsely suggested that the helicopter was sabotaged as a part of an assassination attempt ordered by the NBA and the pharmaceutical industry. What? Come on, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the shit that I'm talking about, dude. Like, you just sit here and make shit up. An assassination attempt on Kobe by the NBA. Kobe Bryant, 3 days prior to his death, was at a Laker game where LeBron James passed him in points. Laughing, smiling, there was tons of fanfare, pictures being taken of LeBron and Kobe talking, all this stuff. And the NBA wanted to kill him. The NBA wanted to take him out. An assassination attempt by him in the pharmaceutical industry. What? Kobe Bryant got into fucking making movies after this. He won an Oscar for this. Why would the NBA give a fuck about what his life would turn out afterwards? He played in the NBA. He played a full career. He played 21 years in the NBA. Why would the NBA not just force this man out? Blacklist him. Because they can do that, you know. The NBA has blacklisted people before. Look at Enos Freedom right now. He's very well young enough. He still has the skills, and he's not playing because of his stances on Chinese labor. for Nike. So don't say that they don't have the ability. If they didn't want Kobe Bryant around, he was well over the age. He was well past his prime. He got off an injury, wasn't playing the same. He averaged 17 points in his final season in the NBA with a poor efficiency, leading a Lakers team that did not do anything. They didn't go to the playoffs, nothing. Kobe Bryant scored 60 in his last game. They literally had a retirement tour for Kobe Bryant. The NBA literally was showing Kobe Bryant every single game. YouTube clips, Instagram posts, everything. The NBA loved Kobe. When Kobe died, the NBA shut down. They shut down. They fucking shut down. Literally, every game, there were players taking, you know what I'm saying? The shot clock. You know, letting the shot clock go out in honor of him. Getting 8-second backcourt violations. Video montages being made. Media personality crying on the same day. And you want to say that the NBA did this? This is one of the most disgusting things I've ever read in my fucking life. You are not only a scam artist, but you're a fucking liar. You're a liar and you're a sad sack of black shit. I can't just call you any type of shit. You're a sad sack of black shit. Fucking loser. Johnson falsely suggested, okay, we already read that part. In 2020, after NFL player Deshaun Jackson was disciplined for making anti-Semitic Instagram posts, Johnson suggested that Jackson's views were valid and that he should not apologize for them. In May 2021, Johnson criticized Kevin Samuels, saying that he was slandering and criticizing black women who do not emulate Eurocentric standards of beauty and success. In September 2021, he hosted an Instagram Live where he married 2 women. So I don't understand. And Wikipedia says you can't stand homosexuality, but you did this. Yeah, man. Wow, it literally says that. In speech and social media posts, Johnson has promoted misinformation, including viral Instagram posts falsely claiming that Bill Gates sought for at least 3 billion people to die as part of a population control. Come on, man. Johnson has also baselessly accused the Population Council and Planned Parenthood of using homosexuality as a population control strategy in the black community. It's funny now. It's fucking funny now because you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking fool. It's people that get educated and they do all this learning. They go to school. They do all this stuff. You know, they gain all this information. And then they come out and say shit like this. I can't even blame Kanye West for saying half of the shit he said. He's in a realm where he's the smartest person in the room all the fucking time. He makes sure that that's the case. And Umar is the same way. Can't call this man a doctor. You're going to school for the same thing that I'm going to school for. Psychology. And you're saying all of this shit? Slap me upside the head if I've ever came off with some baseless misinformation like this. Anytime I come with some information, I come with receipts and I come with some context backing it up. No, Umar just fucking talks. He talks, he says shit, he just, hey, yeah, this is how it is and this is how it's gonna be. Nah, nigga, because who made you president? I bet he doesn't like Barack Obama. I bet if I read far enough, it'd be something about Barack Obama. Let's see. In contrast to mainstream psychology, he has referred to homosexuality as a mental disorder and claimed to be able to treat it. At 2021 speech at Lehigh University, Johnson criticized former President Barack Obama, claiming that his administration gave his civil rights over to the LGBT movement, the feminist movement, and the Mexicans. In various speeches, Johnson also criticized President Joe Biden, contending that he had not done enough to protect black people from police violence. No president has done enough to protect black people from police violence. None. Not a single fucking one. Don't sit up here and blame the white man one now that he's finally back in office. No, it was happening when fucking Barack was in office too. It was happening at a heavier rate when Trump was in office. I admit that shit. It ain't slowed down because of fucking Joe Biden. The world has gotten even more fucking racist with him as president. I'll fucking admit. It's crazy, man. You sit up here with all this, like, I don't need to be a politician to tell you that police brutality is still at an alarmingly high rate. It's just not shown on social media as much like it was when you know what I'm saying, the Black Lives Matter movements were stronger than it's ever been. When riots were being had in the streets. When social activism was actively being taken in 2020 and 2021. But you want to sit here and say that it's the president's fault? Let me make one thing clear to y'all. Y'all don't understand how the fuck the branches work. It's down to the fucking Congress to make that shit, to help out with that. Y'all sit up here and blame the president for every fucking thing, and it's the goddamn Congress. The whole time it's the fucking Congress. Y'all don't understand how the judicial branch and the fucking legislative branch works. The legislative branch controls these fucking rules and laws. They're the ones that do that. See, you learn these things when you go to school and remember shit. Not go to college and fucking act like you didn't learn a fucking thing and then just say dumb shit. You're 49, sitting up here saying shit for attention. You're sitting up here in a chair, fucking sitting next to Joe Biden, yakking at the fucking mouth, saying a bunch of outlandish shit so a bunch of people could tune into your live next time you have one. You're nothing but a 49-year-old pussy. A black pussy, to be specific. The best kind of pussy, I bet you think. You're a loser. He's a fucking loser. He doesn't want to learn. He doesn't want to get better. He doesn't want to talk about that shit. Talk about the things that the you know what I'm saying, that the men before you have done. No, instead you want to just you want to blame people for things that they're not doing. Sit up here and point fingers at every fucking body. You're not a positive contribution to the black community like you think you are. Because all you do is complain. All you do is try to sit here and say, no, you're not doing this. Y'all not doing that. You're not doing anything. Again, even on fucking Wikipedia, they put a philanthropy section for you. And the only fucking signs of philanthropy that you have, you literally fucking conned some people out of making a school. But you said that the class wouldn't be ready yet. Yeah, because I bet no teachers want to fucking uphold your fucking beliefs in these schools. You're a douchebag. You're a piece of shit. If you offered me $2 million, I'm not taking it from you. Because one thing I'll never do. I'd rather live hated and real than die fake and alone. Well, fake and full of fake love. You'll never catch that from me. You'll never catch that from me. Shit. I'd be hated by my parents and my whole family if that means I can have my own peace of mind. I don't give a damn. People are just people, and if they have opinions and beliefs that don't align with yours, then it's fine to respect that they go in a different path, but you should never force people to think how you think. Never force people to think how you think and scream at people until they're fearing you into thinking that you're right. Hey, my God, if this man has a son or a daughter, especially a daughter, I fear for them. I do. I fear for them. It doesn't really say much else. It just has his reception in the community. Says that he's an Afrocentric thinker and he's dedicated for his people. Yeah, dedicated is a word. It's definitely a fucking word. You know what I could do? I could look up, Umar Johnson. Let's see. Philanthropy. There we go. Nope. It just has a link to his website once you look that up. No article saying that he gives back. And your net worth supposedly is $1.5 million. $1.5 million, and yet there's not a fucking trace of you giving back. But there's a trace of Vanessa Bryant giving back. There's literally many traces of her giving back and being a part of corporations and movements. But you think you have the fucking the gall to call somebody out for anything. You fat little piece of shit. You don't get to talk. You're done. Say all this shit. I hope Vanessa Bryant doesn't respond to this shit. I hope she doesn't do something out of spite. You know what I'm saying? Well, she could, because she's richer than you. I'm positive of that. Or maybe she isn't. Maybe you have a whole bunch of money, but that you're not putting into the fucking black community. Yeah, no. You can get the fuck out of here with that shit. You lame ass piece of shit. You can get the fuck out of here with that. With that being said, now that's finally it for this part. If I see anything else, then that's just gonna have to be left out. You guys are gonna have to bring that up in the comments, if you choose to. If you don't, whatever. But I said all I wanted to say about this piece of shit, Umar Johnson. You need help. You need to just stop while you're ahead. You're a year from 50, and you haven't learned anything in life. You're just as ignorant as you were when you probably were in your 20s. Cut it out. Stop it. Please stop. You're just a fucking a slightly more vocal Melly Mel without the talent. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You're not fighting the right causes. At least Melly Mel had the wherewithal to apologize to Eminem for his ignorant takes. You know? So, that being that, you keep being you so everyone has content, okay? Because I'm sure everybody has something to say about the dumb shit you talk about. I'm sure he said something recently that was pretty fucking stupid. I think I quote tweeted something he said like a few months ago that was just absolutely fucking dumb. It doesn't matter. This guy is literally a clout chaser. And the sooner y'all realize that and he's not actually what he says he is, the better for you. Honestly. Because, yeah. he's a clown. He's a fucking clown. That being said, that's it. We're going to take a real break now. And when we get back, we will be talking about the actual prize in love. Because people seem to have that confused in the generations going on. And so on and so forth. And we are back. So the prize in not only love, but just relationships, period. Whether we're talking about marriage or just a regular relationship, a long term. I'm not talking about short term. The prize in that is just, yeah, no one gives a fuck. No one should care about the prize in short term love, or not even love. You can't even say it's love if you can say to yourself, yeah, I'm not going to be with this person for a long time. You know, it's going to end at this point. You know, just have an established start and end time for your relationship is very weird. But before I even talk about my feelings on it, I want to bring up a some bullshit, okay? Some dumb shit that originated on Twitter, of course, because where else would bullshit take off? A lot of people seem to have had a problem with something that Jonathan Owens, a safety for the Green Bay Packers. So this ain't just some regular dude. He plays in the NFL, okay? This ain't just some dude they could say is a bum or whatever. He said that he felt like he was the prize, or he was the one that was being chased in his relationship with Simone Biles. Now, to really, really reinforce what I'm about to say, him and Simone Biles are married. She's married to this man. There was a bunch of people saying, you ain't the prize. First off, he said that he didn't know who Simone Biles was, and they met on Tinder. I can believe that, okay? Famous people, you know what I'm saying, they don't have some club where they all meet up and hang out and fuck at. You know, some fuck room and date room, and no, that's not it. They're regular human beings just like us. You know, they eat, sleep, and shit, and be depressed and get angry and get sad just like we do. So, you know, yeah, of course they're on Tinder. There's a whole bunch of people, famous people on Tinder. From a lot of my female friends, they say they meet a lot of athletes with that play within their town or city or state on Tinder. You know, they talk to them, and basically a lot of them just want hookups. Which I'll say this much: a lot of athletes, a lot of famous people, yeah. If you aren't on their level, they're not gonna want to talk to you on any other accelerated form other than, yes, a hookup. That's all you're getting from them is a hookup. But Jonathan Owens said that he didn't know who she was. They met on Tinder. You know, thought that she was pretty and all that stuff. And of course, yeah, why else would he be with her? You know, you can't say it's for money because again, Jonathan Owens plays in the NFL, so that threw that out the window. You know, he makes one million a year. It says he has a 1-year contract worth $1 million, 1.1 million. So, you know, say what you will. Us sports fans could say, oh, that's not shit. A $1 million contract for 1 year. Whatever, you know. Yeah, $1 million is a lot to somebody like me or somebody like whoever's listening to this podcast right now. Or all the peons on Twitter that have something to say about everything ever. So, yeah. So Simone Biles comes out the woodwork. You know, there's a whole bunch of people saying, oh, you know, you're not the prize. How did you not know who she was? Or like, call Cap, oh, blah, 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 and all this shit, right? Simone Biles came out and said that, you know, no, everyone thought, oh, Simone Biles is going to have a problem with this. She didn't have a problem with it. They spun it and turned it into she doesn't know what she wants. You know, she shouldn't even be with him. She should be with Zac Efron. She should be with, blah, 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 someone that would respect her and all this shit. And she had to keep on reinforcing she's very happy in her marriage and she feels very valued. They kept on running with the story and all that stuff and making it seem like she was miserable and she was in this toxic relationship when she very much keeps on stating she's not. She even said herself in an interview that her husband didn't know who she was. You know, didn't know that she was a world-renowned fucking athlete. It's very possible that some people don't know who other people are. You know what I'm saying? If I was making a top 100 best rappers list, I'm bound to leave somebody off that probably deserves to be on there. I haven't listened to every single fucking person. Have you listened to every single artist in the world? If someone said, I think Johnny Fuckface is one of the best pop artists, you know? If you don't know who that is, you don't get to chime in on that conversation of, oh yeah, they're that good. Yeah, they're pretty good. You know, they're pretty terrible. You don't know because you don't fucking, you just don't know. So how the fuck, like, you're not expected to know every single person. I don't know who every world-renowned athlete is. For one, I don't watch the Olympics. So if someone said, how the hell don't you know who Johnny Fuckface is that ran, a 100-meter dash? And, no, I'm not, if I don't know, I just don't know. Sometimes we just don't know everything that we're supposed to know, you know? So that's how that went, okay? She had to keep on coming out and saying that, no, you know. And to some degree, she probably, I don't know if she agreed that he was the prize, but that segues into what I think about this whole little spiel when it comes to the prize in love, okay? When I say love, I mean long term. We've already stated this. Short term is not love. That's not love, that's lust. You know, you're with somebody to get a specific thing and then you want to leave. You know, you're clearly not there. Oh, I love you, but 3 months has passed, so goodbye. I hope you find someone that loves you as much as I still do. You know, it's like that's retarded. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? If I'm not, then okay, I'll bear the consequences. But that's dumb. That's stupid. Okay. Yeah, man. I don't know. That's just really dumb to me. I'm talking about long term or marriage. The prize in those contexts. So you got a guy that's making $100,000, and there's a girl that makes fucking $30,000, and you're thinking in your head, oh, that guy must be the prize, right? I mean, maybe he is. You know, he can definitely cater to everything that she wants. And what else? You know, he could take care of all the things financially. Maybe he's mature or whatever the case may be. You could flip this script gender-wise, and I'm still going to have the same answer. I don't think there's any such thing as a prize. The only time that there's such thing as a prize is when someone is doing exceedingly better than you are. What I mean by that is if you somehow happen to be the person making $20,000 or $30,000 and you run into the person that's making way more money than you could think, you're lower class and the person you're talking to is upper class. First things first, I don't even know how you get in that situation. But it's happened before. I've seen a lot of situations where people come up in relation or in status instantly just through their partner. So because they are able to take care of them and get them to a level to where they can match them in lifestyle. Yes, I only believe if you're exceedingly doing better, then that's the prize. That's the prize. Because you people that are working 9 to 5s, oh, you make 50,000, but I make 60,000. I'm the prize. No, the fuck you're not. We're both struggling. We're both still struggling in this fucking world. You're the prize because you make like fucking what, $200 more than me? Like, you know, like what is this? We're both gonna be broke at the end of the bill cycle, from the sounds of it. If you live check to check, and you're talking about a prize, there's no such thing for you, personally. And I'm not here sitting here to money shaming. Again, I applaud anybody that has a job and is doing their thing out there in the real world. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Make your money and reach that $100,000 and all that other stuff. But now more than ever, you're seeing all these street interviews and you got these same guys asking these questions. How much does a guy need to be with you? And the girl says some absurd number like 100,000. I seen one say 650,000. I seen another one say 200,000 is at minimum, and all this stuff. Of course they want that. That's a dream. That's a dream to want the person that can basically pay their bills and have enough money to fucking put a down payment on a new car. Yeah, sure. Anybody will want that lifestyle. Anyone will want to just cling to that. But for you to say that you want that and then at the same breath say that you're the one that should be chased, that those men and or women should be chasing you, why would I? I don't want to downsize in my life. If I have that much money, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not chasing shit. If you live a lesser lifestyle than me, and this is gonna sound real smug, but if you live a lesser lifestyle than me, the chances of me chasing you is so thin. If I really, really like you and your personality, and this is where personality truly matters, because when you live that lifestyle, oh, people just come to you. It doesn't matter, you know? You're getting chased regardless. You expose how much money you make. The leeches come out. The leeches come out, and then all of a sudden, you know, they all of a sudden, wifey type starts popping out. Oh, make no mistake about it. The people that say, oh, I'll never act this way, blah, blah, blah. No, they start acting right as soon as that money comes. You know, they start acting right when, oh, I don't want you walking out like that. The only guys that women are willing to listen to in that context are men that can pay every single bill in their lives, confidently pay all their bills. It's probably a bunch of people that went, I mean, why wouldn't I, blah, blah. It's just so fucking lame. It's lame. And those are the people that are never going to attain love because you're looking for somebody that can fucking basically be a babysitter to you. That's lame. That's fucking lame to me. There's no such thing to me anymore as if essentially everybody's just for rent is what it sounds like. Not everybody, but most, this generation, I will say that much, because the generation is really, really, fine-tuned and attached to money. You know, if you don't have money, then the relationship won't even start. Essentially, I seen a tweet literally today. Let me find it. It said, I hate how people have monetized love. Literally all down this comment section is just her getting roasted, and people are saying that women did that. I won't say that women entirely did that, but it's about a 90% blame. I'm sorry to say that. Anytime I talk about women in this context, I get this misogynist title. No, it's just how the fuck, it's just, you look around. How can you act blind to this shit? We only ask for money because that's what it takes to survive. That's what it takes to survive, but why the fuck didn't you have your own? If you have your own, why you still asking me for my shit? It's like, it's so weird to me. You got your own. It's like the people that eat off your plate. It's like the people that like if a girl eats off your plate. We're eating out at dinner and both our plates come. You got a full plate of food, I got a full plate of food, and you still just helping yourself to my shit. Whether you ask or not, you're still trying to take something from me, even though you have a full fucking plate. How do you not understand how greedy and evil that is? Like, if I'm not willing to help you out the kindness of my heart, you're asking for it, then it's less likely that I'm gonna stick around you, because it would just seem like if someone doesn't just do stuff for you, then you've become an inconvenience to them. Y'all don't seem to understand this. Y'all really gotta really get this in your heads real quick, man or a woman. If they don't give it to you and you have to keep asking, the second they come close to running out of it, you have become super replaceable in their lives. People whose happiness comes from money, you are replaceable to them. If they act all nice and stuff and everything, this is how my dad acts, to be very frank. He has a bunch of money, you know, he's real nice and all that stuff. And when he doesn't have money, one of the most evil people walking the planet. I'm telling you, that motherfucker just doesn't care for people when he's out of money. Okay, it's sad to see. You know, I've faced the brunt of it a lot of times. And he runs out of money and then boom, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, I don't know why the fuck I had kids, you know, and shit like that. It's like, damn, you know. I've been in situations where I've had money and been super damn broke, and I'm in a situation now where I have money, and guess what? In both contexts, I'm not mad. I'm only mad when you're inconsiderate. I once had an ex. In the brokest period of my life, she was still asking to go out on dates and stuff like that. And I'm not, and I don't mind going out on dates. I didn't care about that. It's just a simple fact that she wanted to go out on these $100 meal dates and stuff like that. She wanted to go balling and stuff. And sadly, it's because in the beginning of the relationship, I spoiled her. I will tell men this: never spoil. You spoil who deserves it and who's been giving to you. You don't spoil to somebody whose only contributions to your life is sucking your dick and cleaning your nuts. You know? No, that's not enough. That's clearly not enough. You could get that from any fucking woman. You can get any of these things from any person, to be clear. But come on now. This is not a fucking incentive anymore. Sex is not a fucking incentive anymore. That's not, no. It's being treated as such. Oh, I'm gonna take sex away from you. All right then, shit. Well, all right. I'll go play the video game. Fuck it, whatever. You go be mad in the corner because I don't give you your attention, your validation. You know, no, that shit's childish. I'll run through relationship to relationship if I ever get faced with immaturity like that. It's just how it's going to be. I don't give a fuck. I'll never settle for being disappointed and upset. You know, sure, we can work on stuff, but that's not gonna fly. Yeah, I was in my brokest stage. This was a little around the times of coronavirus kicking off. I was like, a lot of people were messed up around that time because I was working at a place that truly depended on people coming in and stuff like that. I wasn't working in like a restaurant or anything like that, but all the same, I was working in a high demand place. And that was sad. We got laid off. I was looking, and I wasn't able to do stuff for a while. And that's why for the pandemic, most of the pandemic, I was, unemployed, or I had gigs and stuff, and I was able to pay bills off of those gigs and doing what I was doing in support. But yeah, no, she didn't give a fuck. In the beginning of the relationship, I spoiled the shit out of that girl. I spoiled her. You know, I bought her a brand new phone, the brand new Samsung at the time. Bought myself the brand new iPhone 11 at the time. You know, I bought her anytime we ate out, it was large meals, large combos. She asked for stuff, I added extra to it. You know, that type of shit. I was giving her more than she was asking for. And with that, she just expected me to keep on giving exactly what I was giving in the beginning. And that's why I say, do not show your best hand in a butterfly phase, because guess what happens? They wind up reminiscing over that. They wind up looking at that and going, oh, I miss how it used to be. And it's like, she's not supposed to stay that way. We're supposed to mature and get better. You're not supposed to always feel, sure, you're supposed to always feel butterflies or be happy, but you're not always supposed to see me and think, oh, I'm about to have the best day ever. because we're about to do this, this, and this, and this, and sometimes we just aren't gonna do that. We're just not going to do that shit. You can't expect the best day ever every single day. You're gonna be disappointed one of those days. Arguments came and she was always coming close to breaking up with me and shit like that, and it's just like, why would I put up with this? And I put up with it for years, okay? So, I can't even say years. I did put up with it for years, but yeah, that shit was pathetic, man. That shit was so ridiculous to me. Um, yeah, it really opened my eyes. It really made me feel away because ultimately, I wanted to tell myself that everything was gonna be okay, but never did I sit there and go, oh, I'm the prize in this relationship. I'm the prize. I'm the one that's getting everything and doing this and that and this and that. Because there were times where she helped me out. When someone helps you out, when it's a mutual thing, like a check-to-check person should not be thinking, did not ever have this thought in their head. Yeah, I spoiled her. But there could have easily came a time where I would have ran out of money. She could have helped me. And then, yeah, no. If you're equal and y'all are helping each other out at a very healthy stage, there's no prize. You're both the prize. You're both the fucking prize. There you go. That's where I think if you're not exceedingly doing more than or you're not equal, there's either two prizes or there's very much easily one prize. There's no maybe that person's the prize. No, that's not the case. It's not the case at all. You enter the relationship with money and you both have money, then there's no such thing. There's a breadwinner in the house, but that mean that you're the prize? No. If I bring home fucking $2,000 a month and the person I'm with brings home $2,200 a month, is she the fucking prize just because he makes $200 more, like I said before? If I'm mature, I'm funny, I'm understanding, we never have fights, I do everything I'm supposed to do, but all you do is make more money, why the fuck am I calling you the prize, You make more, you're the prize because you financially edge me by a little bit. It's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. I'm the prize. I'm the prize because my pussy good. Like, sweetie. In this day and fucking age, I'm guaranteeing you ain't the only one saying that at fucking all. Especially in this day, this time of social media, you really ain't the only one saying that. I go into a grocery store now, and every woman has a big ass. It's not rare anymore. It's like desensitizing even. Every woman out here has this big juicy asses now. It's like shit. It don't even matter no more. It's just starting to slowly not becoming a deciding factor in these relationships starting. Bodies and stuff like that. It's slowly starting to not. Yes, men are gonna be animals and lust and say all they're gonna say, but it's like texting the freakiest thing ever and then not doing literally any one of those things when you meet up. It's just talking, essentially. It's just a whole bunch of yapping. A whole bunch of yakety yak for the sake of just saying it to keep your dick hard or keep your pussy wet. Just say all these things to make yourself feel like yeah. Oh, she fine as fuck, blah blah blah, and you're not gonna do none of that, okay? Shit. There's some people that be about it when they say it, like me, and then there's people like I can't even front. Yeah, I ain't bullshit a few times, but there's people that yak they ass off, and then there's people that are actually about it and are pretty accurate within their claims, and those people are lost in the shuffle. Those people that are accurate in their claims, people that tell the truth before relationships start. Any time I've ever been in the talking stage with a girl, I've told her the truth straight up. Like I told her where I was working and like how my bills was working and stuff like that. If she got unattracted by the fact that okay, it sounds like you're not gonna have enough money for me, you can get the fuck out of here. Like very easily, I let those type of girls go. And these weren't, these were girls that had these fine bodies, fine face, quote unquote, great sex and all this stuff. Yeah, all that. These were these women that were advertising that. I let go of 10s before. I don't care. 9s and 10s and 8s, 9s and 10s. Supermodel ass looking women. I let them get the fuck on. Because the one thing I'm not going to do is sit here and be with none of y'all, you got to pay my bills to be with me types. You sound like fucking kids. You know who was doing that for you? Your fucking father. Your father or your mother was paying your bills, and it's just letting you live life. Be fucking damn, be damned if I do it. Shit. Y'all be so dumbfounded when these men ask for sex in exchange for money, because that's essentially what you're doing. You're pimping yourself. You're hoeing yourself out. It's just fucking it's low key prostitution at this point. You need to have money to be with me. Who else says that? Prostitutes. Prostitutes expect you to pay the way to pussy. Because if you're not offering that, then what the fuck? What you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the high point of being with you? Your fucking presence? The fuck? I can go get a fucking sexy ass teddy bear for that shit. The hell? I can go get a fucking blow up doll. Shit, I can fuck it all I want, and it won't ask me for shit. Deflate or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what are we doing right now? That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I don't truly understand why this is what it is, you know? Like, let's just be very frank for 5 seconds. Life right now is hard. It's tough to live in America. Just live in general. And with the limited money that we do make, you got some conniving asshole that sits up and waits for you to get in a relationship and asks you for all your shit, and then wants to pretend like they're the one that should be chased. You need to pay for me. You're not the prize if I'm paying for you. It sounds like I have the resources that you want. So I'm more of the prize than you are. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Y'all gotta open your eyes and minds. To all my sisters out there that have jobs and make their money, and they get in relationships and they can get rid of any man that's not at their lifestyle, yes, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing, essentially. You are. Although I would like to see more, I think, in this lifetime, there's a lot of people saying that the men should be the leaders in the household and stuff like that. And I honestly believe that there should be people helping men get to that point. I believe that there should be like, behind every strong man, there should be a strong woman as well. That make a stronger couple. So if you got a strong man leader, yeah, then there's a woman behind him getting him to that point, whether it be his mother, his sister, or his partner. But the partner is really where this is starting to die off, because it's really mothers that try to create these leaders. And a lot of tendencies and ideals get lost in the shuffle of growing up. You know, a lot of times men grow up and all of a sudden they go from honor roll students to, the dicks are getting hard for girls, and they forget to study because they're on the phone all night and stuff like that. Yeah. I say, when you're an adult, it's up to your partner now to make sure if this is somebody that you want to be with for this is someone you want to be with for a long time, a long-term partner. This is for the people that care about love. If you don't care about love and you're not in your soft guy, soft girl era right now, you're soft, you're submissive mode, because it takes being submissive to be in love. You both have to be submissive to be in love. There's no such thing as I get to fuck other bitches and come home and she don't do shit. That's not love. That's not fucking love to me. That's an idiot. That's an idiot with an asshole. All right. I'm talking about submissive love. It takes being submissive to find actual love, to be able to sit there and listen to your partner. And even if they're yelling at you through love, with tough love, then that matters. I sat here and gained information through some of the women that I'm with, and they told me that I wasn't doing some things I needed to do to look like an actual man. And they didn't try to, emasculate me and go like, I don't care if your dick good. You don't do this and that and this and that, and I want you to do this, and you ain't shit and blah blah blah. No, it wasn't that. Like, tough love is needed to create tough people. It's like, that's how it works. Soft love creates soft people. And I'm not saying soft as a insult, Soft people tend to find the best type of love, and they actually get used more than anyone else. But when they're in love, they actually, those are the romantics in the world, the hopeless romantics and stuff. It's becoming a lost art now to build in a relationship, to build from the ground up. You see someone one way and you help them become the best version of themselves possible, not morphing them into what you want, but morphing them into what they need to be. And that's what's not happening right now. We see people and we judge them. We judge them and we don't want to be with them. And you see them being a certain way. I seen a clip of this woman saying that this guy had put a whole bunch of money into her, had her going to nursing school, all that stuff, and he lost his job. He was broke, and then she left him. Like shortly after, she left him and said, "Hell no, I'm not gonna be with no man that don't have no money," and stuff like that. Built her up and had her in her right frame of mind, and then left him. He turned her into the leader that she wanted to be. And when he was fucking down on his feet, she couldn't help him but go back to being the leader that he was. It's fucking depressing. Stop listening to these fucking these super fine women like Lori Harvey say, this is what I do. Because you're not her. You're not rich like her. You don't have the connections that she has. You don't have the options that she has. Lori Harvey can leave one motherfucker and she's got like 9,000 other dudes in her DMs. The famous dudes in her DMs, because I'm telling you right now, she's not paying attention to nobody that's not in her tax bracket, all right? She's only looking at the futures of the world. She's looking at the Damson Idrises of the world. She's looking at them guys, them dudes that make her type of money, or in Hollywood, or rapping, or making millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars that can actually take care of her lifestyle. She's one of them women that get bored and then move on to the next toy. The next guy she's gonna get with is the guy that y'all been saying is fine all the time and all that stuff. She might wind up with Pete Davidson. You know that shit ain't gonna work because Pete Davidson, man, listen, fuck his marriage with Ariana Grande. That shit was never gonna go nowhere. I saw through the lens with that one. I don't get into these celebrity couples and all that stuff. It gets brought to my brought to my timeline, brought to my Instagram and stuff like that. Not really my Instagram. It's only Twitter, honestly, because you get to see what everybody else retweets and likes and all that stuff. Although they now have a feature where you could turn off that stuff, where we can't see that anymore. What other people repost and everything, which I love, by the way. It's just a case of understanding your circle. I believe in staying in your lane. You cannot live a high standard lifestyle and not have high standard money. You're the fucking assistant manager at Burger King bringing home $1,200 after 2 weeks, or not 1,200. Hell, that's decent. Shit, fucking can't be saying shit like that and bringing home less than $1,500 a month. You sitting here struggling to make ends meet, and you're talking about some, I deserve this and that and this and that. Yeah, you're working hard, you're grinding, but you don't deserve it unless you've gotten yourself up to the standard of it. I'm not buying myself fucking Lamborghinis because I feel like a Lamborghini man. That's not how that works. Living outside your means is how a lot of people wind up fucked up. You go down the hood and you see somebody with a brand new damn car, 2023 car, and their fucked up ass bando ass looking house. No, that's not right. Unless they're building themselves up or they're just staying low key or whatever. There's different circumstances for all types of people. No one's the same. Everything's different. That's how life is. Everything is different. Same concepts, same ideals, but different results in different people. It blows my mind. It really just really grinds my gears when I see all these people talking about their worth and they overhype it. They overhype their fucking worth. If your worth is whatever I probably said this on Instagram before, but I'm gonna say it here. Your worth is wherever you make at your job. If you bring home $2,000, your worth is $2,000. Okay? And anyone making more than that can say that they are worth more than you. There's people worth more than you in this world. Okay? I could confidently say that I'm not worth more than a lot of people. There's famous people that know that they're not worth more than a lot of people in their field. Not too many people could say they're worth more than Jay-Z. Not too many people could say they're worth more than Kanye or Drake. Not too many people could say they're worth more than Beyonce or Rihanna. Or Katy Perry or Taylor Swift. Those are women that get to say, oh yeah, I know my worth, and they can stamp that and really chase people that are only around that field and feel good about it. Rihanna was once with a billionaire. Billionaire. Guess how much Rihanna's worth right now? I could tell you, she's upped it. She's in that billion range too. Actually, let me reinforce that with a little search. I'm not about to sit here and I'm gonna sit here and act like, you know, maybe it's fake or something. Rihanna it's pulled itself up, $1.4 billion. So there you go. Rihanna is a billionaire. She's you know, and that's from taking a break from music. So if any of these music motherfuckers want to act like, man, shit, she ain't worth my time. No, nigga, you ain't worth her time. You ain't worth her time for by a mile. You ain't worth her time. Rihanna is it. The it girl, if you want to call it that bitch or whatever the women are saying right now, you know. So understand that the field is dimmed. Yes, you can get with someone that's outside your means. There's high class men on Tinder and Hinge and Plenty of Fish and Bumble and all this other shit. You know, there's high class men on there, high class women on there. There's low class, middle class. There's all types of classes, you know, on all these dating apps and walking the streets and stuff like that. And if you're lucky enough to meet someone way outside your means, don't you dare say that you're more the prize than they are. So to reiterate, the prize, in my personal opinion, is someone that is exceedingly better, doing better than you are. Exceedingly doing better, making more money, living in a better neighborhood, healthier, has a better lifestyle going on. Yes, they're the prize. If literally they not only check every box, but they check your honorable mentions or your extras boxes. You know, that's the prize. Don't call yourself the prize because what? You know what I'm saying? I've laid my mouth on extra dicks and they never complained. Or shit, I fucked a bunch of bitches and I made them asses shake. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the prize because of your sex game. Go ahead and tell that to a porn star. You're the prize in the porn star industry. Great. You're the prize. You're the prize on the street. You know, go back to the street and tell the corner hoe that you're the prize and you and her or you and his interaction or their transaction. I'm paying you $50 and I'm the one laying this pipe. I'm the prize. You the one that want my money. You the one that wants my dick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who the prize would be in that situation because you're paying her and she wants your money, but you want her, you know what I'm saying, her services. So I don't know personally. I don't think I know who the prize is in that situation. I don't think I understand. But yeah, it's weird. Okay. So many times you see people lying on themselves and showing how their lives are on social media, and yet you see the most basic shit, you know what I'm saying, that you've seen from so many other people. They still want to act like they're worth, you know what I'm saying, so much. If you have a job right now and you're making money and you want to sit here and flex about that, yes, you have all the reason to, you know what I'm saying, compliment yourself on being a standard human being, a standard adult. But make no mistake about it. Again, you are just standard. You're basic. If you make money from a job after working 40 hours, coming home, and having enough to pay for bills, congratulations. You're the standard fucking the standard adult in this world. You should be able to have money to pay for your bills. If you have enough money to pay for bills and do fun stuff, have leftover money, congratulations. Shit, you get to say you're middle class and, you know, yeah, sure. You make enough money where you could pay bills and 3 other people's bills, congratulations. You get to have more bragging rights than the other 2 classes. Great. That's how that works. It's respect, too, that comes with that. You can't respect someone for making more money than you and saying that they are worth more than you, congratulations. You're delusional. Because that person is worth more than you. You know? Anyone that's making $1 million and all that stuff and has a bunch of money comes in my comment section and says, "Oh, you ain't worth shit." Guess what? I got to shit. You know, I can't agree that I'm not worth shit, but I can't disagree with the fact that that person's worth more than me. They just are. They're rude, they're disrespectful, but the one thing they were lying about is them being worth more than me. You know, they just can't say I'm worthless. You know, I am worth less, but I'm not worthless. Um, so y'all need to check y'all prides at the door. Okay. Having a job and making money doesn't give you the right to flex. That is just what every adult has been doing before you and it will do after your worm shit. You know, this is how that goes. We have avenues that are opening up where people can seemingly make money from doing literally nothing. You got people that like XQC that stream and do basically little to nothing and make millions of dollars. You got Sniper Wolf making millions of dollars off of stealing other people's content. You know, you got people that are forcing themselves to stay in the streaming world to make a quick dollar like Blasphemous HD. You know, you got people that you know, say the dumbest things on social media to make a quick buck off of Twitter. Like all these, you know what I'm saying? All these checkmark people, you know? Yeah. People want money by any means so they can sit there and flex to you and boast about how great their lifestyle is. Go band for band and all this other lame shit. And one thing I'll never do is compare my net worth to somebody else's. Because I guarantee you, to a lot of people, I'm living a dream life. Living in my own house and having my own vehicle, able to go to my job to make my own money, to take care of my own expenses and do my own fucking thing. That some people have not reached that stage yet, even at the age that I'm at, or a little older than me. They're not at that level yet. And one thing I'll never do is shame anybody for that lifestyle, for not being at my level. That's the problem with a lot of people in the love world. They shame people that are not at the same level. Oh, you're not making 100,000? Oh, you must be broke then. If you broke, just say that. All you niggas are broke. All you niggas are broke. Like, please stop it. Please stop it. Y'all get a couple thousand, y'all swear y'all on Rihanna's level. Y'all will never be at her level, even if you lived 1,000 lifetimes. It's not how that fucking works. Truly not how that fucking works. You don't make the same effort, or you don't work the same effort she's worked. You know, do the same thing that she's done and have the same connections and all the opportunities she's had. You'll never be her. You know, that's it. It's done. It's over. The prize in love is the person that's doing way better. Or if you're equal, you're both prizes. You're both doing the things for each other to make each other really happy. You know, that's how that works. So that's all I care to speak on with that. We gotta get ourselves together when it comes to love, because it's just becoming increasingly more apparent that love is starting to have a fee attached to it, or if not a fee, then a status check, a heat check. You know, make sure that you're up to par. 9 to 5 people saying shit like that. You need to be working here to fuck with me. I won't allow myself to eat here and all this other lame shit. You know, just get out of here, man. You don't do that shit. Do it in public. Do it in private. You know, or keep doing it in public so we can see who the idiots are. See who to avoid. You know, so we can make sure we know who to stay away from. I'd rather have a sign out front that says "Beware dog" versus going in back and getting my ass tore up. That's always going to be the case. But again, that's all I care to speak on. And you know, with it, I may revisit this topic later. You know, like I said, there could be part 2s of some of these topics. I also put up a poll on Instagram asking how many topics y'all wanted me to cover, and as it stands, the top option is random quantity. So I will either sometimes drop one episode where I talk for like an hour and some change on one topic, 2 topics, or, you know, my standard 3 topics. Today we spoke about basically 4. So, but really and truthfully it was 2. Technically it was 2, but, you know, it was really like 4. You know, thank Umar Johnson for that. If he's good for one thing, it's you know, starting a conversation, because that's all he's good for. Again, Wikipedia calls him a controversial activist. Yeah, a social media activist. I never heard of it. But beyond any case, man, you know what I'm saying? We got 4 more episodes of this to go before we lock this season out. And then maybe, technically I was supposed to wait till January, but, 9 times out of 10, this episode drops today. If I do the right edits and all that stuff. So, yeah. This will come out today and, yeah. All that jazz, man. So, look out for those. And then February is when I stop. And then that's where I take the break. So, beyond any case, man, thank y'all for watching. Get in that comment section. Get active and vocal and all that stuff. Tell me how y'all feel about Umar being an idiot. And tell me how y'all feel. What do y'all think who the prize is in love and all that stuff? If you agree or disagree with my take and all that, it's going to be respected nonetheless. Because you already know that we are uncut. We are unfiltered, unscripted, and more importantly, we are unbiased. I am Lee. See y'all next time.